Yo, what's up, people? This is another
Isaiah production.
Now, briefly before I get to this review, I first wanted to announce that this channel is not just strictly a basketball channel. I once made a movie channel, but I took it away simply because I wanted this channel just to be more diverse. This channel is gonna be more like a whatever I feel like talking about channel, okay? So don't be mad. This is still a channel with basketball content, all right? But I will be exploring other things in the world other than just sports, okay? Now, in this video, I will be reviewing Moonlight. Moonlight is Barry Jenkins' sophomore movie, 8 years away from his first installation, Medicine for Melancholy. Moonlight tells the story of a young black man from childhood to adulthood while he struggles to find a place in the world in a rough Miami neighborhood. Now, this is my first time uploading movie reviews to this channel. So guys, whenever I review movies, I will be saying 3 things that stood out, okay? Every single movie review I do, I will let you guys know 3 things that stood out about that particular movie. So let's get to the first thing that stood out about this movie, the acting. Now, the main character's name in this movie is Chiron. Now, Chiron goes from childhood to adulthood, and he is played by 3 actors. Each actor captivates Chiron in the best way possible, really adding that sense of emotion. The thing about this movie is the actors, it wasn't even a lot of dialogue in this movie. Chiron, he was acting without even acting. The actors that played Chiron, he was quiet through most of this movie, okay? But the thing is, the facial expressions in this movie played by a lot of these actors, man, it captivated the emotion so perfectly. From the actors that play Chiron over to Mahershala Ali. In fact, the 2 best performances in this movie is played by Mahershala Ali and Naomi Harris. Naomi Harris played Chiron's mother, who was a drug addict, basically. Even going to Chiron's friend Kevin, the guy by the name of Andre Holland played him. And I mean, that last scene, when you guys see this last scene, if you haven't seen this movie yet, it is a scene where Andre Holland, okay, and Chiron, the guy who played Chiron, the older actor, they had this last scene, people, and I'm trying to tell you, man, it is so captivating. It's not even a lot of dialogue between the 2. Just the way they stare at each other, the eye motions, you know, these actors in this movie, it doesn't even seem like they're acting. It feels like they put a hidden camera somewhere while this stuff was actually happening. That is how great this acting is in this movie. All right, now going to the second thing that stood out in this movie, the atmosphere. Now, as stated before, the movie takes place in Miami, the inner cities of Miami, okay? Director Barry Jenkins really captivated the Miami atmosphere, the feelings, the emotions, the just the atmosphere, people, okay? It's really hard to explain. You would have to go see this movie yourself, which I recommend, because this is a great movie, probably the best movie of this year, all right? But I mean, just the colors that Barry Jenkins placed in that Miami when he was just walking down the street, all right? Just the colors in that movie, man, it really just captivated the feelings, the emotions, the heat just of Miami, okay? Now, Barry Jenkins executed what is known as cinematic literacy perfectly, okay? Cinematic literacy is the ability to portray a cinematic, let's just say, atmosphere without even talking, just by the atmosphere, okay? Just to portray drama through the atmosphere. That is what cinematic literacy is. Portraying drama just through the atmosphere, okay? Saying stuff without saying stuff. You're saying stuff just by the atmosphere, okay? And that's exactly what this movie captivated. Now, the third and final thing that stood out to me while watching this movie is the movie's score. All right, now for a lot of you guys that don't know much about movies, movie scores are it's basically the movie's signature music theme. Now, the theme in this movie, the music, man, it really captivated the emotions of young Chiron, you know, middle-aged Chiron and adult Chiron, man. It really captivated everyone's emotions, not just Chiron. It captivated, just like I said, it was just cinematic literacy, okay? which is the reason why this movie it has such a, it doesn't really have a lot of dialogue. It's just like poetry. This movie is. It's really just captivated by director Barry Jenkins so brilliantly, man. Just with the movie score, the atmosphere, the colors. It's true cinematic literacy. And like I said before, cinematic literacy is the ability to express oneself without using words, okay? Now, my initial thoughts of this film to close this video out. This film has got to be the greatest film of this year, all right? Simply because what I said before, man, it's like poetry, man. Just this coming of age story, about this guy who really not sure who he is, it's just really a cinematic masterpiece, okay? This movie definitely deserves the number of awards that it's getting, the praise that it's getting, all right, and the 98% rating that it has on Rotten Tomatoes. It deserves it. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all because that's all I've been on this YouTube channel, all right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I watched this movie and I didn't know anything about it, okay? When I seen the trailer, I said to myself, it's a black movie. It looks like a black movie, so, I possibly can relate to this movie, so let me go to the movie theaters to check this out. Going into this movie, I had no idea what this movie was gonna be about. I thought it was just gonna be another cliche gang, black movie, that has drive-bys and, those cliche black movies that we all know, okay? I thought it was gonna be like that, and it was the total opposite, all right? But like I said, when I first seen this movie, I was completely oblivious to what it was going to be about. So when the scene came in which the homosexual undertone took place, all right, it took me by surprise because like I said, I was not expecting it. And me being straight, you don't really expect to see that. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like you got to really prepare yourself for that. You're not just going to expect something homosexual to just come out of nowhere, especially in a black movie. We just don't see that nowadays, okay? We just don't see it. So, to make this review short, you guys should go see this movie because it's something that we all can relate to, all right? Not just homosexuals can relate to this movie, okay? But let me know what you guys thought of this movie. What do you rate this movie? Did you see it? Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's get it. Also, before we leave, alluding to something that you guys probably didn't know, I am an aspiring future filmmaker. I will be releasing my debut indie film in about a month from now via YouTube. Broken Cycle is the name of my first directed upcoming 30-minute indie film. It is about an African-American adolescent that is indulged in the street life, but later gets a change of heart when confronted with an unexpected event that will change his ways forever. So once again, the title of my directed indie film will be called Broken Cycle, and I will be releasing it via this channel. I will encourage you guys to view it when released. Peace.